Hello, my loves. It's Patty here. How are you? Much better, thank you. Um, it is Wednesday, June 15th, and it says, I live each day to the fullest. I live each day to the fullest. I live each day to the fullest. We never know when our last day here on earth is, so we have to live each day to its fullest. Besides, that's what God would want us to do. I listened to something on YouTube from a woman named Laura Byrne, Byrne, Lorna, Lorna, and it was called Experiencing the Angels, and it was all about her experience with the angelic world since she was like a little girl. And but the angels told her, let's just keep it to ourselves for a little bit because it's our secret. So she did, and it was amazing the recount that she had, how the angels spoke to her about the gentleman who she was going to be marrying one day. His name was Joe, by the way. And they were going to go old together, and I mean, it is. It all depends on what you call growing old, because well, listen to the podcast, listen to the interview, and like I said, find it. It's called Experiencing the Angels with Lorna Byrne, Byrne, Lorna. And like I said, it was beautiful. It was amazing. I cried. Um, she's going to tell you all about unemployed angels. Did you know there was such a thing? She said archangels are different than angels because archangels are for the entire world, and they can be at several places at one time. I thought, well, that's kind of interesting to know. I mean, I mean, I've always knew archangels were special and that they were different, but I just kind of felt, I didn't know why, you know. Um, but she says that when if you want to, you could actually call in an unemployed angel into a situation of your life, and I'm like, well, come on in. I'm all about helping out somebody, especially angels. Bring it on. I don't need to have a problem in order to bring in an angel, especially one that's unemployed. Why are they unemployed? I don't know. You'll have to listen to the podcast. I mean, listen to the interview. Um, but I'm not even kidding when I tell you that it was just absolutely amazing to listen to. So, how are you all doing today? It's the day after the full moon. But I do know on the next week on the 24th, you have to get up real early in the morning. Here in the U.S., I believe it's, before dusk, dawn, but right before dawn. You can see uh, four major planets: Mercury, Venus, and then, of course, we're Earth, and then Mars and Saturn. Hasn't been in an alignment like that for years. I forget when it was last time, but it's a really cool phenomenon that you can watch. So I hope you all take the time to take a glimpse at it. And if you can't, that's fine too. Just, see if you can find something on the internet about it, and take a look at it, because I think it'll do you a lot of good to actually see something like that. I mean, I love looking at the stars, so if I can, um, any chance that I do get, and I will be at the beach, so I can guarantee I'm going to see it. So our first card of the day um, is self-acceptance. Self-acceptance. Nothing's more exhausting than endless work on yourself. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in our oneness, dear divine. You know, nobody's a harder critic on you than yourself. My neighbor's actually doing some tile work outside, and I said, boy, this is going to be beautiful. He's like, I hope so. I mean, it's 3/4 of the way done, and it looks amazing. And I said to him, I said, John, you really need to be more accepting of yourself because your work is just absolutely stunning. But, you know, like I said, who's the biggest critic of you is yourself. Let's get a Heart Thoughts card from Louise Hay. Hey now, here it is. It's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. We had that one the other day. My thoughts and words will create my future. My thoughts form the experiences of tomorrow, next week, next month, and next year. And the other one is I am welcomed with joy wherever I am. People love working and being with me as I express my thoughts, feelings, and ideas. They are welcomed and easily comprehended by others. Well, of course you are, because you're a beautiful human being. You know, and what a great affirmation. People love working and being with me. I mean, why not? You know? You're good. So keep saying, people love working with me. People love working with me. People love working with me. I'm going to start working on some positive affirmation cards that I'm going to make. They ain't going to be anything, what's the word? They're not going to be fancy or anything. But I just think, you know, positive affirmations are something that we all need. You know, because we do have our, you know, as growing up, we were always taught, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do... No, you can do anything you set your mind to. And that's what you have to remember to do. God tells us to do and live life to the fullest. So that's what you got to do. As I express my thoughts and feelings and ideas, they're welcomed and easily comprehended by others. So, you know, take a screenshot of this. And before you go to work tomorrow, make sure you say it. Say it all the way to work if you want. I'm welcomed with joy wherever I am. My ideas, you know, are welcomed and easily comprehended by others. All has to do with being self-accepted. Nothing's more exhausting than endless work on yourself. When you offer your whole being fully to love, and acceptance arises spontaneously. My thoughts and my words create my future. These two just go hand in hand, you know? People love working with me because my thoughts create my future. They create my tomorrow. They create my next week, my next month, my next year. So keep those thoughts positive, happy, kind. Remember the WWJ. What would Jesus do? What would Jesus say? The one thing I can remember being taught as a little girl, and I completely believe that it's true. If you have nothing nice to say, then don't say anything. That's true. Those are good words to live by. Speak kindness out to the world. There's enough, Lord knows there's enough hatred into the world, so if we speak kindness, be kind, and truly mean it, just like, Lorna was talking about, sure, you can say a prayer. It's just like when you listen to the minister on television and he says, you got to call God into your heart and everything. You can say those words 100,000 times. If you don't mean it, it means shit. So you got to not just put thoughts and words. You have to put the feeling behind it too. The true feeling. Not just for today, but for always. We are working with Lemurian Blue Calcite. Throat chakra, all about communication, all about what you have emotionally deep down inside. It also is heart chakra for emotional healing. Brings happiness, peace, helps you unlock past life memories. So maybe there's still some childhood trauma that you still need to work on. I receive an ancient wisdom waiting for me. I receive the ancient wisdom waiting for me. I'm happy and I am at peace. I am happy and I am at peace. I receive the ancient wisdom waiting for me. Sounds like downloads are happening. Okay. Sacred Traveler, here we come. What does Sacred Traveler, what do you have for us today? For the collective? That Laura Brine was amazing. It was, I want to say about an hour long or almost an hour long, and I could have listened to it again and again and again. I was on my way to the store to go shopping, and I listened to part of it on the way there, and I listened to the other half of it on the way home. And like I said, I never heard of unemployed angels. I'm sure it can happen. But she said you can call them in at any time. They're there for you. Help them out. Give them a hand. Heck yeah. Let me give you a hand. Let me help you. Come on in. They're not fallen angels. They're just angels who don't have somebody. And they need help. She's amazing, though, because she could see when she talks about a friend of hers in high school. In elementary school or somebody she grew up with anyway, and talked about how when the one day God knocked and said, hello, Lorna, you need to go see your neighbor across the street, whatever. She could feel the sadness in her heart. And she said she walked over. and went into the garden because she couldn't go into the house. And she said she went over, she knocked on his garden gate, and she left herself in, and she sat down in a chair. And here he had passed away, but after he passed, he came back and he sat with her and they talked. So she could see, when your spirit leaves your body, and she said she could see the angels come that were waiting for him, whether it was his guide or somebody from the family. And she said a lot of times, excuse me, she could see family members that have gone before her. And I'm like, that's absolutely amazing. I think the first couple of times I saw that, I'd be like, what the? No, I don't need to see that, thank you. But at the same time, I'm thinking, wow, how awesome, How awesome to see spirit come in and, come and take your spirit. Watching spirit leave your spirit leave your body and be accepted into the angelic realm with others waiting for you. And she talks about how her husband died at the table, and she was really upset because she was very young yet, and he had diabetes and a lot of problems with his diabetes. And, she said, God, I'm young yet, and I have children, I have little children. So God told her, all right, I'll let you have them back this time, but don't ask again. And she's like, and he came back. But he talked about how calm and euphoric the afterlife is that he got to see. So that's so beautiful to think about. Nothing to be afraid of. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. Sounds like something is going to be coming to you real soon. Some love. Now, this doesn't mean that it has to be, a new love life, although it can be if that's what you're desiring, if that's what what you've called in, set intentions for in the new moon. It could just be that it's, a child, a new friend, the love of a place. I mean, it's talking about the voyage of the heart. So maybe you're going somewhere that you absolutely love, and you're taking a trip. Look at how beautiful. See the sea? There's the sea, and the woman's eyes are the moon and the stars, and she's holding it, the love in her hand. Next one is choose your path. All is possible. I tell you that all the time. All things are possible through Christ our Lord. He tells us that in the Bible. All things are possible. There's no, you're holding yourself back by saying, I can't, I'm afraid. Let go and let God show you. Call him and say, hey, I'm ready. I'm ready for that new path. Show me what to do, tell me what to say, show me the way. And let go and let him guide you. If it means that you're need to find a job. Maybe he's asking you to move to someplace else because that's where the new job is. Um, Maybe you're looking for a new place to live because the place that you have, isn't right for you. It's too small or too big, or, it's just too far away from your job and you want something else. So ask him to show you it. There's, and this man clearly is looking out, and he's saying, God, show me the way. He's talking to God. He's like, he's ready. And here you can overcome anything. You can overcome anything. That's the sword and the stone. And look at the pretty bird. Looks like a robin. You can overcome anything. Anything your heart desires, you can do. You have to want to do it. That's the only thing. Vast vistas. Expand your horizons. Look at, again, this is a man. That's the second time. The first was a woman. But this is another man. And he wants to travel. He wants new adventures. He wants to go, see the boat at the bottom? He wants to travel new adventures on the high seas, and he's daydreaming. He's like, wow, how do I do this? Where do I sign up for this at? Let me just look what Vast Vistas is. Voyage of the Heart. Vast Vistas. Expanding your horizons. See the world around you in a new way. I'm thinking he wants to go on a new, maybe you just need to see things in a different way. Maybe in seeing the glass half empty, you should look at it as half full. This is not the time to think small. Think big. Think big. And trust in the divine timing of these. You may find travel or new adventures in your futures. Think outside the box. Ideas and projects that you've been contemplating are now moving towards manifestation. And here we go. As the traveler steps out of the woods, the path winds up to a high point with a vast vista. The traveler can see all directions and knows all things are possible. Going back to this, all things are possible. So not only does this man want, same man. Clothes are a little bit different, but maybe he's grown up, He's a little older in this one than he is in here. So he went from a page to a king, should I say. But all things are possible. So get ready for joyous, expansive sojourn. And take deep and full breaths. Each breath affirms that you are an expansive phase of life. Love flows through you. You're going on an adventure. Maybe another country. Have you ever thought about going somewhere else different? I do. I often think about seeing places around the world. My grandkids are just a little too young yet for me to leave them. Maybe when they get a little older. Not only that, but I'm just not quite ready for, but I would love to tour Italy. One of my friends is in Honduras. I would love to meet up with her there. She's at the ocean. I forget what the city is, but they also do a beautiful Reiki there where they take flowers that are in bloom at the time, and they have you smell them, and then they hit you over the head with them, and it's kind of like they beat out the badness, and make you breathe it again, and they just hit you with the flowers and stuff. I don't think it's hard, but it's just enough that and and that is the kind of Reiki I'd like to do here. That is, I love the Reiki that we have here too, but everybody does it. That's why I want to do something different. That's why I would like to go to Honduras and learn how they do it, what it is that they're doing. They say prayers as they, or and they go, and they use simple things like you ever see that 3-pronged thing that people stick on the head, and they push it down and up, and they take like almost like a silly putty thing, but that's not sticky, and she rolls it around in your head, and she rolls it up and down, and it like maybe it may even be like a shadow, a rattle, like a rattle shaker. So cool, so absolutely cool. And then she does, some of them do hair braids on the girls. They do massage and kneading of the back of the neck, and they massage the arms and the hands. It's just absolutely, it's beautiful to watch if you get a chance to. Donna Esmeralda. Oh, she's amazing. And she sings, and she, does prayer in the beginning and stuff. That's how she sets the intention of what she's doing. And I don't know. It's just absolutely beautiful. I love it. So, moving forward, Spirit, what do you have for us? Let's go with this. Kingfisher. There you go. And that's what I'm almost positive. Let me see. No. No, it's slightly different. Kingfisher. This is not a kingfisher. It's something else. Be patient and focused. Archangel Hopki. Kingfisher. I do know that they are a bird that is found at the beach. And look, see the fish? That's not any fish. Those are kois. The koi fish. Be patient and focused. All I see are stars, and I see the light from the heavens, and the water is circling around. These beautiful birds are third dimensional and come from Sirius, and they live in and by water, which keeps their energy pure. Water contains the love energy of the universe, and kingfishers carry this agape, which is pure unconditional love in their aura, and spread it wherever they fly. Yeah, I knew they were. They're ashore. They live at the seashore. And you know, next week I'm going to be at the seashore. I'll probably take one set of cards along. I probably won't take all of them. But I will try and, be up and have early morning sessions with you. So when you gasp with pleasure at a kingfisher, as they flash past you, your sudden elevation and consciousness opens doors of opportunity in the universe. The bird is demonstrating the importance of maintaining clear and positive thoughts and being ready for any break or chance that comes your way. Choose your path. Voyage of the Horse, festives. You're going on a journey, a new journey. As soon as you see this bird, maybe, or as soon as you accept yourself, depend on your Lemurian blue calcite. Happiness, peace, and it unlocks past life. Encoded with ancient Lemurian wisdom, this is the crystal of interdimensional communication and higher wisdom. Sounds to me, friends, as if you're taking a little trip. And God wants you to keep your eyes open as to be keeping your eyes opening to new things. Try new things. See new things. This card's reminding you that it's time to be clear about your heart's desire. What is your heart desiring? Love? Money? Career? New places? New friendships? Watch out for any signs from the universe or intuitions that may direct you to a course of actions, but do not let your thoughts waver. Remember that they are inevitably drawing your desire to you. As soon as it is within grasp, take immediate action. As soon as you can. It is a moment for speed and energy. The universe is about to offer you an opportunity of a lifetime. So stay positive, centered, grounded. Something good is coming your way. Wow. I'm so excited for you. That's just amazing. I love this. I love this reading. This reading is so beautiful. Let's see. Let's see what our angels and ancestors have for us today. Spirit, what do the angels and ancestors want to tell us today? Keeping within the reading. Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Oh my goodness. Wow. Autumn, release the old and rest. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And these three came flying out at me. So, let's see if I can find on this Fire Guardian. Sounds like maybe Fire Guardian. Come on. Try under here. Oh, there's Autumn. Autumn is release all the pressure and expectations weighing you down. Shut it all so you can recover before moving into a time of renewal. So release it all, and rest up for your new travels, for your heart's desire. And where is, those are warrior, these are guardians. Here's the guardian, and we want Fire Guardian, connect with your desires. Look at that. Connect with your desires. The sparks could lead to something beautiful. The Fire Guardian represents the angels of fire. Fire is an energy that many people are afraid of, but they shouldn't be. Burning desires can lead to great expansions. Oh my God. Das Vistas. Allow the Fire Guardian to help you waken a wilder side of yourself and burn away any fear. That's where the release comes in. That stands between you and your desires. The creating of abundance. That's what you're doing. You're creating abundance by using the fire. But you know, when you release on a full moon and you release anything that no longer serves you, you burn it in the fire. You set intentions, and on the new moon, you set the intentions and you burn it. You're being guided by your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire at this time. If you have recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you are in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. Whew! Go, my friends. Oof. Passion is powerful and absolutely encouraged by spirit. And what did it say about this? Happiness, peace. Expand your it's not. Communication, happiness and peace, releasing the old. Love flows through you and to you. Can't make this up. You saw me pull out the cards. So accept yourself. Your thoughts and your words create your future. People love working with you because they can comprehend your thoughts, because you express it with so much love and you so much intention, and that is because the Lemurian blue calcite activates your throat chakra for peaceful communications, brings happiness, peace, and helps you unlock your past past life memories. And you're truly accepting yourself. You have to accept yourself. I live each day to the fullest. Once again, sounds as if water is in your future. And if not, maybe take a bath. Go down to a creek and sit and listen and do meditation. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I have a pool, but it's very cold. And I don't do cold. But I do have a creek that I can go to with my puppy. And my puppy can play in the creek. It's not a big creek. It's just a little creek. But I can sit there and I can park my car right there. And set out my chair and sit and meditate. Centering myself with Mother Nature, keeping both feet on the ground, feeling the cord from God coming down with His white light, going right down the cord of my spinal cord, down past my hips, through both my legs, past my knees, my calves, my feet, smashing and crashing through the earth down to the belly of Mother Gaia, and there will be the Lemurian blue calcite to help you. Wrap that cord around the blue Lemurian calcite and then bring that back up, that cord back up, smashing through the soil, the rocks, the shale, back up through the bottom of your feet, your calves, your knees, all the way back up. Till it hits your heart, and then let it there. Ground yourself. You can also pull it up over your head and around your aura, and place protection around you. Do that 3 times. A shaman taught me that. Make sure you thank God. Thank God for every day that you have, and live every day to the fullest. Please make sure you check out Laura Brine, Experiencing the Angels. I promise you, my friends, you will absolutely love what she has to say. Brought tears to my eyes just knowing the way she told her life story. Brought tears to my eyes, brought a sense of peace, and maybe even a little tinge of jealousy of the people who've already gone and are experiencing this amazing place in heaven. Just makes me wonder what I'm doing here. Am I really doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I helping you? I hope so. That's because that's all I plan to do. I plan on asking, Spirit to give me the words to help you get through your day. Maybe, help you overcome something. I'd love to. I'd love to just sit and yak with you. Talk, 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 yak, yak, yak. They're always welcomed. Your comments are always welcomed. And I thank you so much for being a part of this journey with me as we learn about God and how important we are. Like Ephesians 5:2. Walk in the way of love, just as Christ loved us and gave himself up for us as a fragrant offering and a sacrifice to God. I love that. So hug your children. Pray over them always. Even if they're being difficult right now, just love them. Love them from close, love them from afar. They'll come around. They will. So you take care of yourselves. You have a blessed day. I love you so much, and so does God. Take care, my friends. Mwah. Peace, love, joy, and light. Bye.